6 for the EV, riding around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no, the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see.
What's good, family? It's your boy back up in the building. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks daily morning show. What's good, everybody? First of all, let's start this off with a rest in peace to Takeoff, man. Terrible tragedy. Terrible tragedy that happened last night in Texas, down in Houston. Rest up Quavo. Rest up Takeoff. Just a horrible situation. And, it's never good seeing our young black men getting murdered and killed out here in these streets. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Young men, our young black men losing their lives over, end of the day, when you think about it, losing our lives basically over nothing, ego, pride, emotions. Sad, man. It's terrible. Rest up to Takeoff, though. So let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Welcome to the morning show, guys. Thanks for tapping in. Shout out Wave Face Killer. Shout out F. Douglas in the building. Embarrassing loss last night. Embarrassing loss. I like to do these morning shows and recaps because you had, a couple hours to sleep on it and think about what happened, thinking about what we can do as an organization to get better and avoid these type of games again. Let's keep it real, family. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. Games like this happen. Games like this do happen. It's nothing new. It's not a shock. It sucks because you come out thinking that you have all these high expectations for the team, man, and then they come out and then they just drop an egg on you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what really pissed a lot of people off yesterday. And we just got completely embarrassed by the Toronto Raptors, man. Like my boy F. Douglas says, man, he said he embarrassed. He up there in Toronto, embarrassed going to that game. I feel you, Doug. Trust me, I feel you. It's nothing like going on a road game, representing your team, and then your team come out there and just lay a straight egg. It sucks. Believe me, I know. But it happens, guys. It happens. Now, we had time to sleep on it. Now, here are my clear thoughts and my clear opinions. First of all, let me pull up, y'all know me. I like to start it off with, let's get some stats up here real quick. So we can, let's look. My bad, guys. Usually I have my stats already up, but I was over here messing with my camera, trying to get some stuff done. As you can see, I didn't get to finish, but it is what it is. I was like, I'm already 2 minutes late, but so I need to beat feet over here, get this show popping. Feel me? So let's look at something real quick. Let's look where we stand at right now, guys. Let's look at where we standing. So right now, as we're looking here, let's go ahead and make this bigger. So as we're looking, tracking our defensive and offensive rating per game, as you can see, we've dropped to 10th in offensive rating, which is not bad, still good. Defensive rating, you see that right there, guys. We are now 24th in the NBA in defensive rating. Our net rating is -7, meaning after last night's defeat, we allow almost a point more than what we score. You know that's not going to get you nowhere in today's NBA, guys, because when you see this negative point, basically let's call it -1, that usually means you're going to be up a team below 500. That's what that usually means. Okay. Luckily, we beat up on some bad teams early, but if this deficit continues to grow, you will start to see our record continue to get worse. So we 4-3 now. We're above 500. But if we keep playing at this type of clip, we're gonna be below 500. Play a playing team, maybe even a lottery team. Where does it start at? Right here. The defense, guys. As you can see, we have no problem scoring the ball. The problem is we can't stop the other teams from scoring. Let me change. No, I'm right. We can't stop the other teams from scoring. That's a problem. That is a problem. So let's take a look at. Let's pull up the stats from Let's pull up the stats from the game last night. Let's see what do the numbers tell us about last night. Let's take a look. Let's find our game here. And even Sacramento beat Charlotte. Let's look at these numbers here, guys. Let's see what the numbers tell us. Okay. The numbers say, let's see. DeAndre Hunter, 4 for 10 from the field, 40%. 3 for 4 from 3. He gave us 11 points. The problem is with DeAndre Hunter last night, this right here, guys. Y'all see that? That 5 right there? Under what? Personal foul. 5 fouls. Okay. Then you got John Collins, normally an efficient shooter. But the problem is, look, 5 for 12. 41% from the field. For John Collins, that's terrible. And you're like, how did he shoot so bad right here? For some reason, he thought he was Steph Curry last night. He took 6 attempts from 3. 6 attempts from the three-point line and only hit 1. That's 16%. That messed up his whole shooting percentage. Because if you take this off, he probably shooting what? 5 for 6 from the field. 4 for 6 from the field. But since he didn't, he ended up shooting 1 for 6 from 3, making him 41%. He still gave us a double-double. He worked the boards last night, led us in rebounding again, led us in offensive rebounding again. So he gave us 12 points, 12 rebounds. But like I said, fix the shooting, Collins. Let's stay away from these threes. Collins should be like around 3 3-point shot attempts a game. 3 is good enough for John. John is money at the mid-range. Money. They should dominate his shot selection at mid-range. He's dominant down there. The 3, not so much. He was a -24. Look at that. -24, -24, -12, -29. Our starters was terrible on defense together. Terrible. Look at that. They all played about, besides Hunter, because he was in foul trouble, about 7, let's call it 28 minutes apiece. Average, 28 minutes. All of them negative in the 20s, except DeJounte. And that's because DeJounte played with the second unit, who actually got us back in the game. They was actually playing defense and holding Toronto while we cut their lead down and got back into the game and actually took the lead. That's why DeJounte got that -12 mainly because playing with the starters. Let's call it what it is. Okay? It was a terrible game last night, guys. Terrible. But, like I've said, we just don't have the size to match up with a team like that. We don't have the length. to match up with the Bucks. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till we play the Cavs. Wait till we play the Cavs. So let's see. Let's look at Trae. Terrible shooting night from Trae Young tonight. He was just terrible tonight, man. 23% from the field. 1 for 5 from 3. To his credit, at least he only took 5. At least he recognized, yeah, the 3 ain't here tonight. I ain't finna dominate with this 3. He only took 5. 3 for 13 from the field is terrible. This right here, you got 10 turnovers, which cancels out your 10 assists. We can't have Trae with 10 turnovers just by himself last year. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Last year, he led the league in turnovers. So I mean, we gotta fix that. We gotta work on that. But like I said, guys, it's just one game. 18 turnovers. That's not normal for us. We usually around that 12 to 13. No, that 11 to 12 mark. Turnovers. They only had 6. They took care of the ball. Okay. Boards. They won the battle of the boards. We only had 7 offensive rebounds. They had 12. And I said earlier, we need to hold teams to 10 or less offensive rebounds. They had 12 offensive boards. That's 12 second chances they have to score the basketball. Okay. And then Pascal Siakam didn't even have a good shooting night. He was 8 for 21, but look at this. They shot 41% from 3. We got to get back out there. We was real good guarding that 3-point line. We got to get back out. We was holding teams to like 34% from 3. They shot 41% from 3. From the field, they was 50%. Okay, let's see. Where's our steals at? We had 1 steal last night. 1 steal and only 4 blocks last night. Defense was just not there last night, family. The defense was not there. Okay, straight up and down. So, I mean, we can sit here and, like last night, I was just going off emotions. I was mad because we was embarrassed. And I was talking trash about Nate. But I mean, when I sleep on it and I go back and look, that's going to happen. What we just saw last night probably going to happen again when we play a team like the Cavs, who very long. But what I will also say this. We came back and actually took the lead in that second half, in that third quarter. But once again, we tricked off possessions. Instead of playing smart basketball, looking for not a good shot, but the best shot, or at least a better shot, we would go down there and just shoot up anything. We didn't take advantage when the Raptors had a little cold spell. We didn't take advantage. We couldn't extend the lead. I think the biggest lead we got in that second half was that 1-point lead. But we could not create turnovers. We didn't value those possessions, and they ended up costing us. Now, with Coach Nate McMillan, what can he do? What will he do? Some people saying it's time to move on. I said, Nate got 25 games to see where we at. You know what, family? Like I said last night, the best part of getting our ass whipped last night was that Travis Link had a front row seat to it. He had a front row seat to that ass whipping we got last night. That was the best part about it. You know what else was good about it? You're hearing Travis Link say the same stuff that I've been saying. We don't have size. We don't have length. We're soft. We don't get to the free throw line enough. family. We was in the bonus. We was in the bonus, guys, for 9 minutes in that fourth quarter. Still couldn't get to the free throw line because we don't have people who attack the basket. Not named Trae Young, not named DeJounte Murray. No one else goes to the basket. So we don't get to the line. Let's see. We had 25 free throw attempts. They had 40. Do y'all see that? Look at that. 25 attempts. They had 40. So they picked up, we made 20 of them. They made 13. So that's 13 points right there. That's 13 points. So we lost by what? 30? We lost by 30. 109-39. Yeah, so they beat us by 30. The free throws, that's 13 points. So that's half of the loss right there just from the free throw shooting. That's half of the points from just the free throw shooting. Oh, let me add this back so y'all can see. Y'all see this? Y'all watching? Look. I'm going to say it again. Free throws, attempts. We had 25 attempts. We made 20. So that's good. We shot 80% from the line, just like I want us to. But look at Toronto. They had 40 attempts, made 33. They made more than we even went to the line, than we attempted. We only attempted 25. They made 33. So 33, you take away 20, that's 13. We lost by 30. That's half of it right there. So that's 17. Now we're only down 17 just from the free throw shoot. Down 17. So just small stuff like that. Not getting to the line, not because we refuse to attack the basket. We are a soft, finesse, jump shooting team. And you can expect more of these the free throw discrepancies, because the only one who can get to the free throw line on this team consistently is Trae Young. Why Hunter is not attacking the basket, going in the lane, getting to this line is beyond me. I told people that if he would attack the basket more consistently, he would be a 20-plus scorer a night, because he would be getting to the free throw. I said Dre Hunter should be getting to the line 5 to 7 times a night. But I don't know why he refuses to attack and get to the rim. Maybe it's his knees. Maybe he don't have that explosive first step to get by his defender. Don't know what it is. Okay. The 10 turnovers by Trae Young also didn't help. Let's go. Let me pull up. Let's see. What do we average? Let's see. Hold up. Teams. Before this game, we only averaged like 11 turnovers a night. And let's see what we got here. Let's see here what the Hawks at. So they got about 1%. Okay. So we up here. Here we go. Turnovers. That went up. We wasn't even averaging 12.6. We was averaging like 12.1. So it went up. It's got us at 12. We averaged 12. If you round it up, 13 turnovers a night. Guys, our point guard had 10 by himself. We averaged 6 steals. That dropped. Well, let's call it 7. We only had 1 last night. Terrible, guys. Terrible. Let's look at the free throw shooting. I guarantee you, and I promise I've said this before, that we are at the bottom in free throw attempts. We are at the bottom of field goal attempts. We're also at the bottom of three-point attempts. If I'm correct, if I remember correctly, which I think I am correct, because that was just, I want to say yesterday. Let's look here. All righty. Okay, field goal attempts. We're 11th in the league in field goal attempts. We still shoot a good percentage, 48% from the field. We just don't get enough shot attempts. So look at that, guys. We 11th field goal attempts, field goal percentage. We shoot 48% from the field. That's 4th in the NBA. But we don't take enough. We're 11th in the league in attempts. Why? Because we play slow. I've been saying, and I said it last night, family, we need to speed up the game. We need to speed it up. We don't have the players to be slowing the game down and playing in this half-court set. We just don't have the talent. We don't have the ability. Okay? We should not be playing in half-court. We need to speed it up. We need more possessions. You feel me? Because then that 48%, if we was 4th in shot attempts, that means we're getting a lot of shots up. So if we're getting a lot of shots and we're shooting at 48% clip, we're making almost half of the shots. You see what I'm saying? But we just play too slow. Look at this. We shoot 36% from 3, which is 15th in the league. Look at the attempts. We almost dead last in 3-point attempts. So my thing is this: if we're gonna sacrifice shooting all these threes like teams in the league do, okay, if we're gonna sacrifice the 3-point attempts, we need to increase the field goal attempts, because you're gonna have to balance the other teams making threes, because you really don't want to trade a 3-4-2 when you're playing, but you'll trade a 3 for 2-pointers. You'll trade a 3-4-4 if you can get 2 attempts to that 1 by speeding up the game, and that's how you add possessions, you know. But as you can see, we're doing good, still shooting the free throws. But look, we're in the bottom half of the league in free throw attempts. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Do y'all understand how my mind is thinking? How I'm adding all this up? Let me put it up here on the screen. Okay, y'all see the screen, right? Screen is up. I say it again. Okay, look at this. We shoot 48% right here, guys, from the field. 48%, which is 4th. We've made 308 attempts, which is 5th, right? But we only have 640 attempts, which is 11th. 3-pointers, we're dead last in 3-point attempts with 200. That's 27th in the league, right? We don't even make them we've made 72. We shoot 36% from 3. That's about the average. That's about the league average, right? We dead slap in the middle. So if we're dead last in 3-point attempts, that means 26 other teams, right, shoot way more threes than we do. So when we playing those other teams, we don't want to trade 3, because they're going to be taking threes. We don't want to trade 3s for 2s. But we'll trade 3s for 4 points, meaning we getting extra possessions because we're getting up and down the court. That's the only way we can take advantage of this good field goal percentage, is by getting more attempts up. If we're making them at a 48% clip, we need to get more field goal attempts up, because we're at the bottom of 3-point attempts. We're shooting good right here. Y'all see this free throw percentage, 82.1%. We're 4th in the league. Still top 10 in assists. Still top 10 in blocks. Still top 10 with 9th in turnovers. So even after that horrible game last night with all those turnovers, we're still top 10 and taking care of the ball. Defensively, we got work to do. Defensively, okay, we got work to do. I could deep dive into some more stats, but I don't want to take up all your time. But I know some people want Nate gone. The offense still looks like the same stuff from last year. Only thing that looks different is that you got DeJounte Murray in there. Nate needs to get a little bit more creative. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it a buck. I hold players accountable for their performance. These are professional athletes. They get paid handsomely. They know what time it is. And at this level, the NBA level, the coach really shouldn't have to teach basic stuff, screens and all that jazz. He shouldn't have to teach simple stuff like, hey, this guy's hot. Let's feed him the ball. So I hold players accountable for this nonsense. I hold the general manager accountable for building this roster. I've been screaming for some size since we lost to the Bucks in the playoffs. We didn't get it. So, I mean, maybe Travis got something cooking. Him and Landry Fields got something going on, but we're going to need something if we plan to compete with the Bucks, the Heat. Well, not the Heat, but the Bucks, the Cavs, the Raptors. If we don't make a move by the trade deadline, I don't really see us beating these teams if we make it to the playoffs and do see one of these teams in the playoffs. So I got about a couple minutes left. I'm going to put this link out here. Let me drop this link just in case anybody need to come up here and get anything off their chest. We got a couple minutes left before we shut down the morning show. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Shout out to everybody who tapped in last night for the post-game live show. Shout out to all y'all. You know, appreciate all the support that we getting on the channel. As we, cover our Hawks as we maneuver through this NBA season. You feel me? But we're gonna go ahead and end the morning show. Like I said, guys, it was just one game. It was a terrible game, embarrassing game. But the best thing about it, it only counts as one loss. So, I mean, this loss, the same loss when we lost to Charlotte, same when we lost to the Bucks. So, just one loss. So, we continue to move, as Trae Young and them say. We move on to the next. I think our next game is Friday, I think. And hopefully we're ready to play, man. We come out a little bit more motivated, play a little bit more under control, bring them turnovers back down. I don't expect Trae Young to be having all the 10 turnovers again no time soon. Like I said, it was just one of those nights. You take this, I think my boy, I think Ticket said it last night. You just take this game and throw it away. And just throw it away, man. You know what I'm saying? But there is a couple lessons that Nate McMillan can pull out of this and hopefully teach the players. So that's all I got, family. Thanks for stopping in for this morning show on We Talk Hawks TV, We Talk Hawks Daily. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, no morning show tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday with a morning show. So y'all tap in with your boy. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch up with y'all Thursday. And we out. Y'all know the motto, Hawks up.
To Giannis.
Switch that V6 for the EV. Ride around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip. Water like a fish sip. Box water to the gillies, yeah. It's a new wave, just a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover.